Hello everyone. These are some highlights from the Jack Talcott show. Let's go over to the chat where they're being rude, insulting. I don't know these creatures, but they're talking about me. They're mentioning my name in the chat. And there's the popcorn. It's all drama and entertainment for these creatures. That's all. This is what they live for. They're there every day, so I kind of have to assume they don't have jobs or anything going on because they make it for every Talcott show, whether he starts at 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon, 6, they're there every day. The same names, the same creatures. I've never just focused on Jack. I've tried to get you to see more than that. Tried to get you to see these creatures like Arpol. Stephen, you will do as you're told, one of his mods. They're narcissistic, they're controlling, they're cowards. Never shown his face, never been on a panel to hear his voice. No one knows his name. No one knows what he looks like. What a coward. What an anonymous coward. I don't know how any of you respect any of these creatures that behave this way. I suppose that some of you do, but I don't know how you think you're going to get out of this realm when you defend creatures. Trexty's in there as well. There's a bunch of them. There's dozens of them just on his shit show. I have to wonder, are you as delusional as Jack Talcott? Do you think being a creepy creature like that, lashing out like a coward, is going to get you out of Hell Realm? It never will. Never.
Stephen, what would you say is your great
afterwards in whatever way?
Stephen, what would you say is your greatest
Afterwards in whatever way?
Stephen, what would you say is your greatest accomplishment?
Good question. I'm curious, actually. I am curious. Sorry
I'm glad you're making it about me again. I would say my greatest accomplishment is being me, being the Raven King. It's a great accomplishment. No matter what faces Jack makes that seem to be rude in response, it's a great accomplishment to be me, to be my own being. That's what I would say.
It does seem like a
feel free to be rude.
I want to ask about this. Stephen, I'm not being rude. I mean, Denizen, remind me with the question. I genuinely am curious about you. You play such a character. It's hard to know.
Nothing about me. That is true. That is true.
Right. So
I was hoping for something.
Please, Denizen, please.
It did seem like a bit of a dodge to Jack's forward response. But I was wondering if you could give me something a little more specific, because I would like to celebrate your accomplishments.
Thank you for celebrating me today, yet again. Every time I'm here, I feel like I'm being celebrated.
Can I better understand what you mean by your accomplishment is you? What does that accomplish?
I am my own being. I'm not swayed by the world. I'm not under your influence. I'm not controlled by you. I'm not a slave like most people. I'm a sovereign being.
That is quite an accomplishment.
I'm a sovereign being, and most of you seem like peasant slaves to me. Yes.
Right, but see, you think your opinion is right, and you're
not an opinion.
Stephen, you exaggerate and you generalize quite often. In your exaggerations and your generalizations, you are actually quite inaccurate.
I answered his question directly. I didn't dodge.
And I'm trying to understand what you think you're accomplishing by looking out for only you. What are you adding to the world that the world might?
I'm looking out for more than me. Come on, that's false.
Please,
maybe I can help us not get too bogged down in the details. Let me say, what would you consider your top 3 accomplishments?
That's such a tough question to narrow it down to only 3 because there's so many. There's so many remarkable accomplishments. Well, We could talk about this all day. If you want to stay on this topic, sure. Let's see. I taught myself how to program computers as a child. That's
Nice.
an accomplishment.
Yeah,
That's
let's
one
talk about that
accomplishment.
right there. That's already
Can
pretty
you let me
amazing.
finish? Or okay, well, if you want to interrupt,
Yeah, if you don't mind,
go ahead.
how old were
Go
you?
ahead. I think I was around 10 or 11. I taught
And
myself
like a lot of
basic on a
different
VIC-20.
languages or basic?
No,
Any?
well, if you could let me finish, yeah, a Commodore VIC-20 basic was the first language I taught myself on computers. I also know assembly language. Do you want
Nice.
to talk
And
computers,
this,
or do you want to hear both
no,
some
no.
of my other accomplishments? Or
Uh,
you asked me for
well,
5. We can go on with this
yeah,
though if you want.
I was
Sure.
only hoping for one. If you want to give the other four, that's fine with me. I'm listening.
Well, you asked for 5. You did ask for 5. I programmed a text adventure game in BASIC on a VIC-20 when I was a child that my cousins enjoyed playing. It was kind of like one of those choose your own adventure books, except it was on a computer. What else have I achieved? I published my writing, poetry. I've sold artwork around the world in various countries, even in Africa, into darkies in Africa and Asia and Europe. My artwork has been sold around this realm. So that's 3, I think. What else have I done? I made an esoterica series of videos, a model for reality that explains reality. I've become known on YouTube by thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And I am a sovereign spirit. I am a king. And I try to be kind and I give to charity. I give a lot of money to charity. I give to pissants and peasants and paupers and the unfortunate, the less fortunate, the marginalized, sometimes Negroes and children. And I also give to animal shelters and food banks. I give money. I try to help out people on YouTube when they come to me in need. That I help the needy, not the greedy. Uh, I don't want to boast too much, but I think that's at least 5. I could go on if you want me to go on, Denizen. Is that enough, or are you satisfied with that, or do you need more?
I was
Oh, I
satisfied
sing. I
with.
write music as well. I write lyrics and I sing and I make music. That's another thing I do. It's another achievement. I taught myself how to make songs, write songs. Go ahead.
Yeah. Here.
So they did ask for achievements. He was rude, mocking, laughing as I was giving some of my achievements. They asked the question and I gave them a response. I didn't dodge it. I answered directly. With these creatures, it's never a straight answer. If I ask Jack, are you a psychopath? Never a yes or a no from him. They ask me, what are your achievements? What have you done in this realm? Because they expected nothing and they just got destroyed. I've done more than you'll ever do, Jack. My Esoterica series is multiple books worth of information. My answer was direct, it was honest, it was truthful. You can laugh it off, but that's exactly what I did. I did teach myself how to program computers, basic language, first of all, as a child. If then go to type statements and a text adventure. I wrote it myself. I wrote utilities for MS DOS and Windows in the 1990s for things that Windows couldn't do. Things that huge Microsoft corporation didn't include in the operating system. I created utilities that could do things the operating system couldn't do that I wanted to be able to do, and I shared them with friends in the 1990s, over 25 years ago, over 26 years ago. True story. I published my writing, essays, poetry in various places, in various countries. Romania, England, United States, Canada, various places, with various magazines, publishers, multiple just in United States, 3 or 4 different places I published in America. I've sold my artwork around the realm, which I said. I've given to charity. I've helped people. I've tried to share what this reality is with observable truth, with evidence that people can observe. I've run YouTube channels for free for years. You can ask what I've achieved. I've done all sorts of things. And look at it in the chat. Go over there. Stephen bragging about himself again. I was asked to name 5 things. I said it would be difficult to narrow it down to 3. I was being a bit cheeky, a bit tongue-in-cheek. But look at Stephen bragging about himself again. This is how demons twist things around. And that's why I don't trust most of you humans, because you're more like this don't judge me creature and others in the chat room over there. Most of you on Earth are not very honest beings. You'll ask a question where you think it's a gotcha moment, where you think the person can't respond, or you think you're being funny, like, oh, they haven't achieved anything in life. You know nothing about me, Denizen. Neither does Talcott. And then when I give an answer, you're rude, you're mocking. That's the way you demons are. It's the way envious cockroaches are. What has Jack achieved in life is what I'd like to know. He lost his family. Lost is a kind, generous way of putting it. He destroyed his family. He got divorced. His wife cucked him. She slept with another man. She fucked another man in the first year of their marriage. Year 1. She was cheating on little Jackie boy. His son wrote him off, went no contact about a decade ago. Was fired from the U.S. Postal Service. Fired about a decade ago. He hasn't worked a job in about a decade at all. He was evicted from his house. He seems to be living in a room or maybe on a floor of a place with Barney in Baltimore. I think that's why he moved to Baltimore. He didn't know anyone else there except for Barney. Barnabas, the guy with a channel that's a creepy weirdo that fits in with Talcott because they're both creepy and weird. They're both liars, narcissists. What are your achievements, Jack? You were thrown in the psych ward. Chemo went into your house and beat the shit out of you and could have taken your life. You were abusive towards your son. Your son wants nothing to do with you. So you lost your wife, your marriage, your son, your U.S. Postal Service job, your pension I think you lost, union rep or whatever you were. You weren't a leader. I think you were a union rep. And you lost your house, and you're an old man, I think in your late 50s. With what? What have you achieved? You're a failed life coach. You failed at everything in life. Who are you to coach anyone? To ask for money. To coach on life, you're a failure. You're not a success in life. You want to be Tony Robbins, but I don't like that guy. Obviously, he's a influencer with a big used car salesman smile. But the guy made millions of dollars. You'll never do that. You'll never be famous. You'll never make millions of dollars. And you'll never actually be a success in terms of helping people because you're a narcissist that's envious and very insecure. And your insecurity shows it. You show it. And you just laugh at people that you can't compete with. You can't compete with me. I'm taller than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm tougher than you. I've succeeded at things in life. I've taught myself things. I've worked. I have a work ethic. You're lazy. You're a lazy, stinky bum. What have you done besides smoke weed every day or use something to get stoned? What do you do every day, Jack? See, I have questions that you'll never answer. When someone asks me a question, at least I can give an answer. You can't do that. Oh, and furthermore, what do you do all day, Denizen? You're on all these talk shows, these YouTube panel shows. What do you actually do all day? I don't think you work. What have you achieved in life, Denizen? And I'm asking now because on their show, I get put backstage if I ask a question or too many questions. That was the longest I've been able to talk on this show, and I'm glad that I said, well, 3 isn't enough. I wanted them to go, oh, okay, well, and then I was able to talk. They let other people ramble on sometimes for 15, 20 fucking minutes, and they won't cut them off. But they interrupt me, and they play their games. But I think I gave a great answer. And I think the results show with the body language, the squinty eyes, the face of Talcott shows that once again I won and you lost. Go on, Denizen. Is that enough, or are you satisfied with that? I am a sovereign spirit. I am a king. I am a sovereign into darkies in Africa. Child that my cousins enjoyed playing. It was kind of like one of those choose your own adventure books, except it was on a computer. What else have I achieved? I published my writing, poetry. I've sold artwork around the world in various countries, even in Africa, into darkies in Africa and Asia and Europe. My artwork has been sold around this realm. So that's 3, I think. What else have I done? I made an esoterica series of videos, a model for reality that explains reality. I've become known on YouTube by thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And I am a sovereign spirit. I am a king. And I try to be kind and I give to charity. I give a lot of money to charity. I give. Look at the finger over the lips. You don't give anything to charity, Jack. I also retired before I was 50 years old. That's another achievement. Retiring. Not working until I'm fucking 65, 70, like these dummies do, these piss ants. And then they die and get recycled. I've figured out secrets of reality. I've done a lot of different things. But when I mention what I've done, people don't like to hear it, even though they ask and say they wonder about me. They don't like hearing it. What have you achieved besides failure, Jack? Same question, Denizen. If he watches this video, respond in the comments. Or better yet, come on my show, where I can't be muted and kicked off. Come on my show for a conversation, Denizen. See how well you do. I'd love that. Where no one else is at the controls, where I don't have to constantly worry when is he going to all of a sudden mid-sentence put me backstage, kick me off, kick me right off StreamYard, or ban me, which he's done many times over the last year or two. Jackie boy. Look at them in the chat. They could sense that Jack was getting insecure. While I was speaking, somebody said, "We love you, Jack." Patrick Edwards, whoever that is. Who taught you to make finger puppets? I don't make finger puppets. I've never made one. This is what they do. They attack people that have a sense of humor, that have a sense of fun, that entertain others, that are... I've learned many things in life. I taught myself how to draw, how to paint. I could name lots of things that I've achieved. But what have you creatures done? You sit there every day and say that, do the same fucking show every day and say the same shit with the same loser demon tards in the audience, in the chat room. What have you achieved? Give to piss ants and peasants and paupers. 3, I think. What else have I done? I made an esoterica series of videos, a model for reality that explains reality. I've become known on YouTube by thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And I am a sovereign spirit. I am a king. And I try to be kind and I give to charity. I am a sovereign spirit. I am a king into darkies in Africa and Asia and Europe. My artwork has been sold around this realm. So that's 3, I think. What else have I done? I made an esoterica series of videos, a model for reality that explains reality. I've become known on YouTube by thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And I am a sovereign spirit. I am a king. And I try to be kind and I give to charity. I give a lot of money to charity. I give to piss ants and peasants and paupers and the unfortunate, the less fortunate, the marginalized, sometimes Negroes, and children, and I also give to animal shelters and food banks. I give money. I try to help out people on YouTube when they come to me in need. I help the needy, not the greedy. Uh, I don't want to boast too much, but I think that's at least 5. I could go on if you want me to go on, Denizen. Is that enough, or are you satisfied with that, or do you need more?
I was
Oh, I
satisfied
sing. I
with.
write music as well. I write lyrics and I sing and I make music. That's another thing I do. It's another achievement. I taught myself how to make songs, write songs. Go ahead.
Yeah. Here, please put a pin on this if we can, because I want to double check. I want to check in with you. You tell me.
Put a pin on this. Wow. Well, you asked. Where are your achievements? Where do they show? Can you show or speak about them? Can you show us what you've done? You can play my music on my channels and listen to my music, my songs. You can watch my Esoterica series. See, you laughing doesn't disprove what I said. It's all right there. I have an alchemical gold series that's fairly new, an Esoterica series with around 180 plus videos in total, spread across multiple channels, but I'm trying to get them all into one playlist on the Sanity Machine. You can view my artwork, drawings, paintings. You can actually look and read my published essays and Declaration of Mad Independence and poetry, various places. I could even name some magazines to show you where I've been published in the past. So laughing doesn't change reality. I can back up what I say. Jack, what are your great successes and achievements? Denizen, same question. If you happen to watch this video, I'd love to know. Could you make a video or come on live with me? Better yet, come on live on my show and we'll have a conversation about your life achievements because you're so curious, thinking I've done nothing. Let's see what you've done.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing, buddy?
Should I drop it down to you and I, or what's going on?
I've never seen this
You don't
guy
have
before.
to. Honestly, I mean, I'm open. I want the. I mean, this community can help me. I know it can.
Okay.
Do you need help, brother?
Yeah.
Sit back, Stephen, please. Thank
No,
you.
Stephen's fine. Stephen, I get his humor, man. He don't bother me. He don't hurt my feelings ever, dude. Stephen's actually.
All I did was ask if he needs help and step back, Stephen, right away with anger. There's a difference the way that he treats me versus anyone else. There's a clear difference the way Talcott, but this guy says that he doesn't mind me, so I appreciate that. You tell me said that he doesn't mind me. I appreciate that. He likes my humor.
This community can help me. I know it can.
Okay.
Do you need help, brother?
Yeah.
Sit back, Stephen, please. Thank
No,
you.
Stephen's fine. Stephen, I get his humor, man. He don't bother me. He don't hurt my feelings ever, dude. Stephen's actually got a good heart, bro. I'm telling you.
Wow.
I believe
please. Let's.
So I'm not evil and wicked the way Talcott said. I think it was yesterday. He called me evil and wicked. And this guy, you tell me, said Stephen's got a good heart. I agree. I think I do. I don't think I'm evil or wicked. This person said, he really just said Negroes. Yes, I did. I said Negroes and I said darkies. I said words that a lot of you humans view as taboo because your minds are ruled that way. You're slaves. You're mental slaves. You're afraid of words, numbers, colors, all sorts of things. I'm not. You view words as taboo, like you can't say certain things because you're slaves. And I'm directing that as Jack Talcott's chat, and I'm directing it at the masses in this realm. You're slaves. Your minds are controlled. Your language is controlled. Your freedom is controlled. All of you is controlled spiritually. You are slaves. You'll never be as free as me. You'll never be a sovereign like me. The reason I say that is because all the evidence shows me what you are. Anytime someone like me, a being like me, comes to this realm and tries to help set you free of chains, you wrap more chains around yourselves, more shackles and chains, and you follow along with the crowd, and you can't say that, and it's wrong to say that, and you're a homophobe, and you're a transphobe, and you're this, and that's what you do. You are slaves. Most of you on earth are slaves. You're not free thinkers. You're slaves. You're zombie slaves. And I will say Negroes and darkies and whatever the fuck I want to say to express myself.
You mentioned earlier that you were looking for some community. It sounds like you could use some support. What can we work on, brother?
Well, man, Jack, you're almost the first person I thought of when this whole thing happened. My daughter's 21. She decided she wanted to leave. She decided she wants to block the family, have no contact. See, I'm in your boat now. I get a pound.
Jack got very angry at one point when I asked Jack if maybe this guy's daughter ran off with Jack's son, his missing son. I thought it was funny. I wasn't trying to be mean or cruel. It was after the guy was on for a while and laughing. It wasn't right away. But anyway, I do have a different sense of humor. And Talcott was really trying to get to me, calling me desperate for attention. I ended up changing to Dolphin Jesus because people were calling for Dolphin Jesus in the chat. He's a fan favorite.
Is throughout the world. No more government and corporate secrecy. People got to stop lying to people. And the best way to do that is for honest people to honor the truth. Topic
I agree.
of the live stream. So I also mentioned that the best place to go for the heavenly answers is to God. So if people will allow themselves to pray for an answer, picture this idea. I don't have to go anywhere. All I'm asking is for a video call with Donald Trump. Someone's got to be able to.
I would make thousands of dollars a day if I got money every time some idiot said, "Is that Steven? Steven this, Steven that," in the chat. Whether it's Trexty, Grazy Gurus, Alyssa, all these people in the chat talking about me constantly. Everywhere. There's a Steven obsession. There's a King Stephen derangement syndrome with these creatures. They're obsessed with me. They'll never be like me. Never. Never. They can't do it. They can try to imitate me, but they can never duplicate me. I'm one of a kind. I'm one of a kind.
Connect him to me. They can use their own systems and shit. I don't care. I just want to talk.
Welcome back.
Jack's got the whole world in his hands. Jack's got the whole world in his hands. Sorry, go ahead,
Kenny. Jack. Kenny.
Welcome back, Kenny.
Good evening.
Good evening, Kenny. Oi, Kenny.
Yeah.
What's up, Kenny? What's on your mind?
My name is Groundskeeper Willie. Would you happen to tell me where the nearest grease casket is?
Telltale signs of a Trump-obsessed high control group. Monolithic focus. Every global event, personal struggle, and moral question is funneled back into the singular narrative.
God is revealing it all. We're interpreting it all. And we're doing it all. But
Jack,
we've got
what do you think about deism?
About what?
Deists. Most of the founders were deists.
I mean, Jack,
think
I think Zach wants to instill doubt so that his number nonsense can give a sense of safety to people, and he can sell it like a charlatan, Jack.
Yeah, he wants profit.
I think what you guys are doing is you're trying to stop Zach from receiving love.
Just like
Yeah.
you guys
No,
are.
no.
Just like
Bullshit.
we want to give
Bullshit.
Zach love. We're giving
Bullshit,
Zach
man.
love. Sometimes
Well,
love is just.
Product of the Catholic Church, a boy who was touched, who now go on.
Are you talking
online
about
and does
yourself?
This.
We can all do better. I hope that Zach's breathing problems get better if he's having. I can't help but laugh. I mean, he's fun.
Guys, stop. I mean, for the love of Pete, man. Yeah, Daisy knows.
We have to stop those fires, though. That is true. We can all do better. I hope that Zach's breathing problems get better if he's having trouble breathing.
Do you
through his
have
nose.
any thoughts on, because Imperious
Oh, I'm
is there,
sorry.
you can't control yourself, you've got to engage in the distraction? Come on now. That's bullshit.
I'm
Come on,
sorry,
Jack.
Jack. It's my fault. It's not his fault, Jack. I'll take responsibility for fucking up, Jack.
No one's fucking up, but we can all do better. Seriously. And
We can all do better. I hope that Zach's breathing problems get better if he's having trouble breathing
do you
through his
have
nose.
any thoughts on the words I've said today, Stephen? I've touched on a number
Absolutely.
of different topics.
Jack,
And
I was
so-
paying attention. You were
Mhm.
encouraging love. I'm trying to be more loving with humor. I love you tell me and his wife, and I feel for them, and I tried to express that today. I've been more loving today than I've ever been in my life.
Okay. And the question was actually directed at, what did you hear me saying, right? Besides love, that's a pretty obvious one. But then you talked about your, Stephen, you're showing patterns of disassociation. You're creating a false reality.
Jack, you're scapegoating me this whole show. I'm just here like everyone else, and you're targeting
Truth of things that I didn't feel prepared for, but it became true and it became a part of me. Well, that's what I am. I'm a wake-up call. Stephen, you're showing patterns of disassociation. You're creating a false reality.
Jack, you're scapegoating me this whole show. I'm just here like everyone else, and you're targeting.
I didn't ask you to talk. I've been asking you to listen, Stephen. I mean, I checked in with you to see if you were paying any attention to what I
I'm
had been
listening.
saying. Well, Stephen, you say that, but when offered the opportunity and invited to share evidence, you offered none. So that means
So you say. I
you're
think
either
I
failing,
showed evidence.
you're either failing or refusing to cooperate with me, or refusing to pay attention to what you're a part of. And that's
So
not a
you
healthy
say.
way to live.
So you say.
What does that mean?
It means so you say. I think I've been doing.
Right. No,
He says so you say to everyone else, and then when it's used on him, he says, "What does that mean?" And his eyes go absolutely fucking evil and wild. Look at this. Full of rage. So you say.
and that's
So
not a
you
healthy
say.
way to live.
So you say.
But when offered the opportunity, it's the reality, like it or not.
I promise. I noticed you had shorter hair, a younger Talcott in
See,
that one.
Stephen,
And I tried to express that today. I've been more loving today than I've ever been in my life.
okay. And the question was actually directed at, what did you hear me saying, right? Besides love, that's a pretty obvious one. But then you talked about yourself. So
You put up the dove meme. I noticed the dove memes. And you put up the one just earlier with you looking like a younger Talcott with shorter hair. I saw that one a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
But you took it off the screen too quickly. I couldn't see all of it. I noticed you had shorter hair, a younger Talcott in
See,
that one.
Stephen, you are absolutely, thank you. I think you're honest about what you saw.
I am
You're totally-
honest. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're totally disassociated from this reality that I am.
I'm
Do
trying.
you have identity? Does he have disassociation identity disorder?
I'm a
Jack? Do you think
child of
DID?
God.
You think he has DID,
No, I don't have
Jack, or
that.
no?
I don't have that.
Well, here's the reality. Like it or not,
I promise.
Like it or not, I've been through a lot of different awakenings. God had showed me the truth of things that I didn't feel prepared for, but it became true, and it became the reality. Like it or not,
I promise.
Like it or not, I've been through a lot of different awakenings. God had showed me the truth of things that I didn't feel prepared for, but it became true, and it became a part of me. Well, that's what I am. I'm a wake-up call. Stephen, you're showing patterns of disassociation. You're creating a false reality.
Jack, you're scapegoating me this whole show. I'm just here like everyone else, and you're targeting.
I didn't ask you to talk. I've been asking you to listen, Stephen. I mean, I checked in with you to see if you were paying any attention to what I had been saying. Well, Stephen, you say that, but when offered the opportunity and invited to share evidence, you offered none. So that means
showed evidence.
You're either failing or refusing to cooperate with me, or refusing to pay attention to what you're a part of. And that's not a healthy way to live.
So you say.
What does that mean?
It means so you say. I think I've been doing.
Right. No shit. I'm saying that. You're an idiot, man. I can't.
Jack, you know what? I know you'll be winding this down, so it's time.
He's calling me an idiot. Jeep said, Stephen, please be quiet while Jack diagnoses you. Geez. There's a lot of Stephen this, Stephen that said in the chat. One person said hilarious. I wonder if it's just retards in this realm, if that's what's left. Just zombies and tards. I don't know if most people can see or catch on to anything at this point. They just don't get it. His whole channel. Absolute retarded. They're absolutely retarded. Daisy set him up to Stephen is still up to his shenanigans, she said. She spelled Stephen with a V. They can't even learn to spell my name. How can I expect more from them? The truth is I don't. I don't think they'll ever become, let's say, thinking aware beings. They're just foobar.
I really want to slap you, Imperius.
Cows, man.
You can put me in the back, dude. I'll talk to you after.
Much love. Thank you for joining, Craig. Got Kenny showing back up. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, so the way you're treating Stephen there is very cult-like behaviour, accusing him of being disassociated and trying to create a false reality, shaming him, and then you've kicked him off. Lambasting him for simply speaking. I think he was being very reasonable and calm with you, actually. And when I went off, you tried to pathologise me just for dissent. This is cult-like behaviour, Jack.
You got it all figured out, Kenny? Do you have any questions now that you've convicted me?
No, I don't.
I'm no question.
Later, Craig, you're sick. Chat, I hope you all die in a biological bubonic plague. Have a good afternoon, Jack. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I really want to slap you, Imperius.
Cows, man.
You can put me in the back, dude. I'll talk to you after.
Much love. Thank you for joining, Craig. Got Kenny showing back up. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, so the way you're treating Stephen there is very cult-like behaviour, accusing him of being disassociated and trying to create a false reality, shaming him, and then you've kicked him off. Lambasting him for simply speaking. I think he was being very reasonable and calm with you, actually. And when I went off, you tried to pathologise me just for dissent. This is cult-like behaviour, Jack.
You got it all figured out, Kenny. Do you have any questions?
Thank you, Kenny. And yes, you do see. Jack is playing the cult leader. He's behaving like a cult leader. That's the way Talcott is, and his chat room supports it. Not all of them, but 90% of them, I would say. Maybe more than 90, might be 95. But I'd say it's 90% plus that are regulars there support the cult leader behavior of tyrannical, petty little tyrant, pissant of a tyrant, Talcott. And I'm glad someone can see it. One more time. I want you to see this. Jack doesn't like it.
I love it. You know, I've noticed a lot of your detractors like Zach and Josh both have a lot in common. They married wives from Asia. They took them over on boats. And you know, that may be some reason why they have some kind of anger towards you, Jack. You know, that you didn't bring a wife back from Vietnam when you went there, Jack. They may, you know, been, why didn't you do that? There is some kind of issue there. I think there's a racial animus. You know, maybe because you've had so many white women, Jack, they're a little upset and jealous. Who knows? But you know, to Emily in the chat, you can be my next
Hey,
white woman. I love you.
please.
I love her. I love her. I do.
Jeez.
He loves me too, she said, Jack.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we'll move on from Emily. Mariah, I'll pee on you later. Craig, you're sick. Chat, I hope you all die in a biological bubonic
No, we
plague.
don't.
Have a good afternoon, Jack. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
I really want to slap you, Imperius.
Cows, man.
You can put me in the back, dude. I'll talk to you after.
Much love. Thank you for joining, Craig. Got Kenny showing back up. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, so the way you're treating Stephen there is very cult-like behaviour, accusing him of being disassociated and trying to create a false reality, shaming him, and then you've kicked him off.
Okay.
Lambasting him for simply speaking. I think he was being very reasonable and calm with you, actually. And when I went off, you tried to pathologise me just for dissent. This is cult-like behaviour, Jack.
You got it all figured out, Kenny. Do you have any questions now that you've convicted me?
No, I don't. I'm
So no
observing
questions,
and I'm watching
right?
you.
I know
Yeah.
you found an opinion, Kenny. Again.
It's
And
what
that
I'm observing
opinion-
in you. It's what I'm observing in you, Jack.
Kenny, I love you. Thank you for sharing your opinion.
You're very welcome.
All right. Anything else, brother?
That's what Jack does. He reduces observable truth and facts to just your opinion, to diminish what someone can see, what someone can notice about him, the patterns, the behavior. It's not just an opinion. It's observably true. You can see Jack behaving that way every day that he goes live, or just about every day, unless the guests are all kiss asses. He does it all the time. We see what you are, Jackie boy.
All right. Zach, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I always find it funny how so many people come over here just to harass you. You know, it is interesting. And the same people, like Steven, I know he's been around here doing the same thing for over a year, and I don't know who this new guy is with the accent who just came on to defend him.
So this creepy creature is afraid of me, this Zach creature. He banned me when I said just a couple words one time. I went to his shit show live, and he kicked me off and banned me immediately. He's afraid. He knows he's a shill. He knows he's a shekels beggar. He knows he's a piece of shit. And that's what he is, with his Jew-matria and his gambling and his grifting. He's garbage. And I see through these creatures. And they know that. The problem in this realm is not me being able to see or not see through it. It's that most that watch this shit will never see through it. Look at them in the chat. Crystal Shaman. Steven talks a lot, but he always comes back. Do I really talk a lot? I'm usually kicked off within seconds. So I think you're lying, which is what most of you are. And I've tried to show people that. I've tried to get you to see beyond Talcott. Anybody should be able to see what Talcott is, but if you can't see what there is in the chat room, there's something wrong with you. Jack, resentment oozes from you. You need to nip that in the bud when it comes to Stephen. Either cut the cord or truly forgive him. Forgive me for what? He's done a lot to me. He said a lot of evil shit. A lot. To me and about me. And then look at the don't judge me, poor Stephen. This is what they do. These are flying monkeys for Talcott. Crystal Shaman, Stephen always gets himself into trouble. Now I want to ask people watching this, does anyone ever mention your name this much? Anywhere? In a chat on YouTube? Because this goes on every day. The amount of times that you'll see my name mentioned is astounding. Laughing my ass off, Stephen, Jeeps wrote. If you ever scroll through the comments, it's just my name, page after page after page, scrolling through it. And that's what I want. Part of what I want you to notice. I don't know if people can notice that in this realm. I think most people have great difficulty with mind, memory, pattern recognition, realizing what's going on, realizing I'm sharing this. It's bigger than Jack Talcott, the reason why I'm sharing this. And I do wish people could understand that. Do I think that most do? No. I don't think most of you will ever get it on Earth. Ever. I think most of you are condemned to being blind zombie followers and getting recycled.
Authority rules too. Mind controls, getting them to believe in their stories that serve their interests. But yeah, violence is a big tool. But yeah, there's something. It has a lot of use to see through who's controlling the show. Again, case in point.
If I'm Catholic, don't we control the show?
Yes, it was picked on November 12th, Arturo Sosa's birthday.
Crazy shit out there, Jack. God, a creator being, but not a specific religion, Jack.
Miraculous.
Well, yeah, no, but that was Jack's point.
I'm actually confronting the confusion as it comes in.
I think Zach is just offering doubt.
It's
He's
okay.
full of doubt, Jack.
It's okay. He's looked into history and he sees the patterns. I understand his reluctance.
No, it's okay when Zach comes with doubt, but if I doubt Jack for 1 millisecond, anger comes out. Different rules for different people, yet again, double standards, hypocrisy. It abounds in this realm. It isn't just Talcott. Again, I want to reemphasize, I don't believe that most of you on Earth will ever see things that matter, including seeing through all the Talcotts of the world and all the followers. I just don't buy it. I've been here long enough to see that most of you will never see this. No matter how much people try to show you and help you and try to get you to look at it, you just can't do it. I think most humans are write-offs. They're incapable of seeing what's going on. Slanderer. How dare you say that about Imperius?
Guys,
How dare you? How dare
Horrible.
Product of the Catholic Church, a boy who.
because Imperius is the guy. His eyes would
That's
be
true.
bigger.
Zach is riding a Sibian. I agree with Imperius.
It's a little sweaty. It's a little sweaty. Look at him.
It's
Zach,
crazy.
are you what I call a mouth breather? Do you keep your mouth open all the time while you're breathing and stuff? I usually breathe through my nose,
He's
Jack.
a blowfish. He's a blowfish.
Can you guys stop? I mean, for the love of Pete, man. His eyes
That's
would be
true.
Product of the Catholic Church, a boy who was touched, who now go on.
Are you talking about?
seriously. Only
Product of the Catholic Church, a boy who was touched, who now go on.
Are you talking
online
about
and does
yourself?
this is.
Are you talking about yourself?
Okay. Let's
I
not
personally think
assume
he's
the
just- I
word.
personally think
Please.
he's just someone under the table.
No, it's.
He's riding a Sibian. You know what a Sibian is, Jack?
Hold on. Seriously. Only you can raise your mind from the gutter. But if you're
Only Zach
looking
can
for
stop
the word-
forest fires, Zach. Only you.
Yeah, Daisy knows.
We have to stop those fires, though. That is true.
Daisy. His eyes
That's
would be
true.
bigger.
Zach is riding a Sibian. I agree with
It's
Imperius.
a little sweaty. It's a little sweaty. Look at him.
It's
Zach,
crazy.
Are you what I call a mouth breather? Do you keep your mouth open all the time while you're breathing and stuff? I usually breathe through my nose,
He's a
Jack.
blowfish. He's a blowfish.
Can you guys stop? I mean, for the love of Pete, man.
Who's Pete? We're just having fun, Jack. It's
Well,
all in good fun. It is.
I know, but you're having fun, but
Well, Imperius is hilarious. I can't help but laugh. I mean, he's funny.
and again, there you go, blaming external circumstances for your behavior because Imperius
Oh, I'm
is there.
sorry.
You can't control yourself. You've got to engage in the distraction. Come on now. That's bullshit.
I'm
Come on,
sorry,
Jack.
Jack. It's my fault. It's not his fault, Jack. I'll take responsibility for fucking up, Jack.
No one's fucking up, but we can all do better. Seriously. And
We can all do better. I hope that Zach's breathing problems get better if he's having trouble breathing
do you
through his
have
nose.
any thoughts on the words I've said today, Stephen? I've touched on a number
Absolutely.
of different topics.
Jack,
And
I was
so-
paying attention. You were
Mhm.
encouraging love. I'm trying to be more loving with humor. I love You Tell Me and his wife, and I feel for them, and I tried to express that today. I've been more loving today than I've ever been in my life.
Okay. And the question was actually directed at what did you hear me saying, right? Besides love, that's pretty obvious.
It's all about you. You talk about love, you never demonstrate love for anyone. You talk about giving, you never give money or anything to anyone. You don't help anyone. It's all about you. You're a selfish, cruel, malignant, miserable, narcissistic cockroach. You're a cucaracha. A cucaracha. I
Jack,
love my
the most,
fans.
honestly, I do though.
I love
I-
Mike Cameron and Mind
Why don't
Barrage.
you guys be
Everybody
his friend?
Everybody.
You're not
Yeah,
talking
the question is does
Steven,
Steven
you can
was he
be
just
pretty
trying to
sarcastic
alleviate?
sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
was he
trying
just
to
trying to give a little
alleviate pain
humor?
here.
Done with you. But if you, from a dark humor perspective,
Stephen, yes, I felt your joke. Moving forward, though,
Sorry. Sorry.
Stephen, we brought you back.
Like duck a crayon.
Out for love and acceptance. And welcome back, Moose. How you doing, brother?
Oh,
Jack, Moose is gonna try to instigate me. Jack, don't let him do it.
He's pretty good. He's actually been growing like you. We've all been growing together, and maybe he does still kind of poke at you a little bit because I think he knows you can do better.
You make yourself an easy target, Imperius.
Moose used to poke at Jack. He called him skid marks and stuff like that. You Tell Me's daughter might be with Jack's son. They might have found each other
Hey,
if
Steven.
you guys live near
Hey,
together.
Stephen, right? Why don't be an idiot, please?
I'm not being an idiot. It's a possibility.
Whoops. Hey, this one, Stephen, for you especially. Come on, StreamYard. Think
Come on,
before
Jack.
you
Don't be
say
insulting,
stupid
man.
things. Well,
I'm
Stephen,
contributing to the show. I'm here to lighten things up a little.
I didn't ask you. See, you got to learn how to shut up, Stephen. That's your problem with you, dude. You don't think as clearly as you think you do. It's absolutely fascinating. But you know what? He does. This is the thing, guys. The egoic identity, the character that thinks it's got so much value. It's a troublemaker, man. It's just an attention-seeking sucker that's from unhealed trauma.
He just needs love, Jack, and you're doing a great job telling him that, hey, you're not listening. You know, if you just shut your mouth, you might be able to receive a lot more. And I've noticed that. I shut my mouth and I receive a lot more from you here.
I was
Well, you
trying to get
open
him
your
to
mouth
love
and receive a
himself
lot, too.
earlier,
Jack, he
but
opens his mouth and
he got
receives
really
a lot too,
defensive.
Jack. You know that?
You
He
know
opens
what?
his mouth and receives a lot.
Here, but Moose, thank
Imperius,
you.
you sick fuck.
You and Denizen,
Yeah, Moose does receive a lot when he opens his mouth. He receives loads from Jack. That's when Don't Judge Me said, "Poor Steven. Salty Siren, I appreciate you." She wrote, "Jack, you're abusive and cruel." And he is. Absolutely.
And Denizen, honestly, Denizen, I lost touch of what we had discussed yesterday about his crying out for love and acceptance. And Moose, you're absolutely right. He's seeking love and acceptance.
I'm not seeking love and acceptance from you, from anyone on your panel, your channel. Not at all. False. That's an assumption. But that's what you creatures do. You make stupid, false assumptions.
And I guess I'm maybe out for love and acceptance. And Moose, you're absolutely right. Out for love and acceptance. You and Denizen, honestly, Denizen, I lost touch of what we had discussed yesterday about his crying out for love and acceptance. And Moose, you're absolutely right. He's seeking love and acceptance. And I guess I'm maybe expecting too much to share that with him.
He just wants you to like he's hurting, Jack. That's all. So he's gonna do the thing that he's gonna say the thing that he thinks hurts you, Jack, because he look at misery wants company, Jack.
Right.
You know,
right here, and you know what? Because I do genuinely care about people, and I know that in the character is a person.
you should bring him back up. I think he's ready, Jack. I think he wants love. You know, it just spills over sometimes. He you know, I have it happen too, Jack, when I call, you know, like duck a crayons or you know things like that.
Sometimes you try
but it is also, it's okay to be a little gratifying, right? You know, people want to criticize me personally. They don't always know everything about me. I get it, but I mean that's healthy. It's okay to be self-gratifying. It's not okay to have this be like a totality of what a relationship or even a humble confession is. Yeah, you know.
Here's a confess. I love your tits, Duck. That's a healthy confession for the day.
Please don't.
Sorry. Sorry.
Steven, we brought you back. Can you understand? God, you got an echo again for some reason.
Hello. Thanks for bringing me back. I was eating some shrimp
It's
and
not me, I'm muted.
Vietnamese food. Delicious.
No, it's Steven echoing.
Delicious.
Jack, look how thankful he sounds coming back. See what I'm saying? You had the right idea. He sounded very happy. He's like, hello.
No, he's oblivious. He's oblivious, and he's pretending like he's just moving forward as though he's done nothing wrong, as though maybe I was wrong. That's what he loves to do. He loves to pretend.
Jack, thanks for bringing me back. What did I do wrong? Can you explain it? Because I got kicked very suddenly, and I was just making a joke about maybe
Jack's
your son and you tell me's daughter
wrong, Jack.
might have moved in together or something.
Dude, the easiest way to
And then-
look at it is
You guys are doing the same thing he's doing. You guys need to shut up and listen so you guys can receive.
Please, one at a time, for sure. So, Stephen, yes, I felt your joke, your comment was once again not appropriate or well-timed. And since you don't really seem to understand what
I'm sorry,
trying
Jack.
to
I
do,
apologize. It might not have been in good taste. I was trying to give You Tell Me a laugh in his time of need, where he needs some laughter today. I think he laughed a couple times.
So what was
at
the
things I
funny
said.
part? What was the funny part about that, Stephen?
That they might move in together and be partying.
That his daughter and my son, my estranged son and his estranged daughter, you
Like
think
hippies.
that's funny.
I
See,
thought so.
explain it. What's the funny part?
I gotta take Steven's
I
side
pic-
here, Jack. I'm
I
sorry.
pictured
I didn't hear it at the time, but now that
That is a funny concept, Jack. It is
that's
kind
a
of a
good
funny
fucking
concept.
joke, Jack. Jack, that's a good joke. Now, I can understand why you might
It's
not
not
be able
funny.
to take it because you're going through the pain of not having your son with you. But if you, from a dark humor perspective,
I meant
if
no
you,
harm. I really didn't mean to
And
harm anyone.
what I just don't understand is
Salty Siren, I love you. She was laughing to tears in the chat, and she said it's hilarious that Jack's son and that guy's daughter might have moved in together. They're both missing in action. They both abandoned their parents. I just think that's my sense of humor. They might have moved in together and they're partying together. And these two miserable creatures are on YouTube bitching and crying about it. Anyway, I gotta be me. Jeep said it was definitely funny. Somebody else said their sides were splitting. Yeah, joking is okay, okay? You're in a fucking hell realm, people. Somebody said joking is okay over there in the chat. In his chat, I'll go back. Joking is okay. Boy Blue Blubbering said. Jeep said definitely funny. Ryan said my sides are splitting. If you can't take a joke or you can't laugh, then you're exactly what I call you, Jack. You're a miserable, fucking malignant narcissist. So I do make people laugh, and Steven, to make people laugh, you have to be funny. Well, everyone was laughing except you, Arpole. Everyone else was laughing. You're just a bitter, miserable follower of Talcott. You're a loser. And you're going to get sealed in here. Deal with it.
like, and I hope I can be honest, is you guys are going to bring up something that caused Jack pain, and at the same time you're going to add something to it, which is its own thing.
No, I
See,
think
that's the
it's called,
question,
no,
Steven.
there's no, people have a way with jokes of minimalizing things to try to get, like, alleviate some of the tension and stuff. I don't think
Right. That's
it's called
the real
get it. I
question, right,
get it.
Imperius?
I'm trying to be
Steven,
helpful.
You're not
Steven,
talking to
the
people.
question is does
Steven,
Steven,
you can
was he
be
just
pretty
trying to
sarcastic
alleviate?
sometimes, right?
Yeah,
I'm
Would you
just
trying
trying
agree?
to give a little
alleviate pain
humor.
here.
Yeah, I think he was just giving a little humor to lighten the attitude. It was,
Yeah.
we've had a very
Lighten the
strong.
mood.
It was a heavy
Full
episode
bore.
today. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
heavy
but
episode.
I love my fans in the chat. Thank you,
Jack's
Salty
friend.
Siren and Mind
Why don't you
Mirage, and
guys be his
everybody
friend?
everybody loves my humor. Thank you very much. I love
Minimalizing things to try to get, like, alleviate some of the tension and stuff. I don't think
Right. That's
it's called
the real
I
question, right,
get it.
Imperius?
I'm trying to be
Steven.
helpful.
You're not
Steven,
talking to
the
people.
question is does
Steven,
Steven,
you can
was he
be
just
pretty
trying to
sarcastic
alleviate?
sometimes.
On my channel, I don't have to defend or justify my sense of humor in my jokes. I'm free to be me. And I notice all over this realm, there's tyrants, control freaks, speech police, laughter police, laugh police, humor police, food police. Most people are not free. They want to control everyone else. One joke gets blown out of proportion. That's the way this realm is. On my channel, I'm free to let loose and be me as much as I can on YouTube. If it wasn't YouTube, then there would be tiny hat jokes. There'd be way more jokes. Way more. And you people out there, you tiggas need a laugh. All of you need to laugh more. All of you on Earth.
Right?
Yeah,
Would
was he
you
just
agree?
trying to give a little
pain
humor?
here.
Yeah, I think the attitude. It was minimalizing things to try to get, like, alleviate some of the tension and stuff.
Stand is like, and I hope I can be honest, is you guys are going to bring up something that caused Jack pain, and at the same time you're going to add something to it, which is its own thing.
No,
See, that's the question,
no,
Steven.
there's people have a way with jokes of minimalizing things to try to get, like, alleviate some of the tension and stuff. I don't think
Right. That's
it's
the
called
real question, right, Imperius?
I'm trying to be
Steven,
helpful.
You're not
Steven,
talking to people.
the question is does
Steven,
Steven,
you can
was he
be
just
pretty
trying to
sarcastic
alleviate?
sometimes, right?
Yeah,
I'm
was he
trying
just
to
trying to give a little
alleviate pain
humor?
here.
Yeah, I think he was just giving a little humor to lighten the attitude. It
Yeah.
was, we've had a very
Lighten the
strong.
mood.
It was a heavy
Full
episode
bore.
today. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
heavy
but
episode.
I love my fans in the chat. Thank you,
Jack's
Salty
friend.
Siren and Mind
Why don't you
Mirage, and
guys be his
everybody
friend?
everybody loves my humor. Thank you very much. I love you in the chat. Thank you. Siren and Mind
Why don't you
Mirage, and
guys be his
everybody
friend?
Everybody loves
the attitude. It was,
Yeah.
you know, we've had a very
lighten the
strong.
mood.
It was a heavy
Full
episode
bore.
today. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
heavy
but-
episode.
I love my fans in the chat. Thank you,
Jack's
Salty
friend.
Siren and Mind
Why don't
Barrage.
you guys be his
Everybody
friend?
that's everybody loves my humor. Thank you very much. I love you in the chat. Thank you.
I love Jack
my
the most,
fans.
honestly. I do, though.
I love my
where did
cult.
Jack go? Where did he? Is he okay?
I try to have love for Jack.
Oh,
but
there he
gets
is. I
real
was scared,
sour
Jack. Are
with
you all right?
Siren and Mind
Why don't
Barrage.
you guys be his friend?
Everybody loves my humor. Thank you very much. I love you in the chat. Thank you.
I love Jack the
my
most,
fans.
honestly. I do, though.
I love my
where did
cult.
Jack go? Where did he? Is he okay?
I try to have love for Jack.
Oh,
but
there he
gets
is. I
real
was scared,
sour
Jack. Are
with
you all
me.
right, buddy?
He gets real sour,
Yeah,
cranky.
There's a distraction here in the apartment.
Oh, okay. All right. So I was just worried about you. I was like, Jack left. I hope everything was all right.
He's very sour, very cranky, very grumpy. Jackie boy needs a nap. Thank you all for watching. Mad love to all the good, true spirits. Thank you for watching. Take care. I will see you again soon.